This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. The remains of a woman from the Flathead reservation who's been missing since last October have been identified. Nikki Willett has more.
The Dunn County Sheriff's Office announced via Facebook Tuesday they'd identified the remains of Darlene Billy of St. Ignatius, who was reported missing last December. Billy, a Choctaw Native American, was last seen near the North Dakota-Montana border. People who knew Billy describe her as thoughtful, kind, joking, and laughing. Dunn County Sheriff's Deputy Timothy Sull says Billy's remains were found on September 3rd on private property in the northwest region of the county.
The area that she was found in is called the Badlands area. It's pretty extreme terrain.
Sull says the Federal Bureau of Investigations is involved with the case and that foul play has not been confirmed at this time.
We're waiting for this medical examiner's report to determine the cause of death. That'll be a pretty big indication on what direction we go with the case.
Dunn County is a 2,000 square mile area in the Bakken region in western North Dakota. Deputy Sull says while he's unaware of similar missing persons cases in the past 5 years, a Native American woman was recently found in Lake Sakakawea on the Fort Berthold Reservation to the northwest of Dunn County. As of this week, 12.5% of the people listed on the Montana Missing Persons Clearinghouse are Native American women. American Indian men and women make up less than 7% of Montana's population, according to the latest census.
I can't think of a single person who hasn't experienced this crisis.
Ivan MacDonald is a Blackfeet clinician at the Missoula Urban Indian Health Center. He's also produced documentaries about missing and murdered Indigenous women. He says the crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous women is exacerbated by a lack of law enforcement resources on Native American reservations and a complicated web of tribal, county, and federal jurisdiction that allows these cases to slip through the cracks.
Tribes are disproportionately affected by what's called major crime, so kidnapping, murder, sexual violence, sort of what the Department of Justice defines as major crime, but they have no ability to prosecute or investigate said crimes.
Dunn County Sheriff's Office is coordinating an investigation into Darlene Billy's case with nearby McKenzie County Sheriff's Office and the FBI. They're also in touch with the Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribal Police. For National Native News, I'm Nikki Willett.
The Justice Department plans to boost funding for tribes to address violence against Native women. The department announced Wednesday more than $113 million in grants for public safety for 133 tribes. In addition, the agency is in the process of allocating up to $133 million in a first-time set-aside program to serve crime victims. The awards are intended to help tribes develop, expand, and improve services by providing funding, programming, and technical support. The recipients of those grants are expected to be announced in the near future. The Senate has passed a temporary extension of the Violence Against Women Act, which was set to expire this month. Native women's advocates are pushing for long-term reauthorization and are seeking key provisions for Indian country, including more protections for Native women and children. The extension is for 2 months. I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced at the Annenberg National Native Voice Studios by Kiwanis Broadcast Corporation. Funding is by Odawi Law Group, provider of Indian law solutions, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, with support from the Public Radio Satellite System.
Support by AARP. AARP creates and connects people to unique tools and programs, helps conserve personal resources, and tackles issues that matter most to individuals, families, and communities. More at aarp.org.
Support by Ramona Farms, offering wholesome and delicious foods from our heirloom crops as our contribution to a better diet for the benefit of all people. We are honored to share our centuries-old farming and culinary traditions online at ramonafarms.com.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.